Even a little taste for bhakti, devotion, is a passport to understanding the true nature of bhakti. Simply argument has no foundation and is not conducive to understanding devotion. In which form does Krishna appear in Vrindavan? In Vrindavan, in Braj, Gokul, Krishna displays his very sweet, transcendental pastimes. He plays as an ordinary human child. Sometimes he eats earth. His cowherd boyfriends used to inform Mother Yashoda, "Look, Ma, Krishna Kanhaiya is eating earth." Mother Yashoda, out of pure affection, would ask, "Oh, Kanhaiya, Krishna, have you eaten earth?" "No, Mother, I have not eaten." The other boys are saying, "They are telling lies. They are telling lies." "Have you not eaten?" "No." "Then open your mouth." Ah! Child Krishna opened his mouth. And when Mother Yashoda looked inside, she saw the whole universe. She thought, "Oh, what happened to my son? Is he haunted by a witch?" Yashoda never thinks for a moment that Krishna is God, the Supreme Lord, Bhagavan. Chaitanya Charitamrita describes, "Shuddha Vatsalya Ishvara Jnana Naitar Tahake Preme Karaya Dasya Anukar." Ecstatic love makes Nanda Maharaj feel himself to be a servant of Krishna. What to speak of others? This is pure parental love, or in other words, Shuddha Vatsalya. And this is Yogamaya's activity, the activity of the internal energy of the Lord. By Yogamaya's influence, Nanda and Yashoda have forgotten that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, Bhagavan. Where they think of Krishna as Bhagavan, there will be no question of pure parental love. Their love would become mixed with knowledge and opulence. They would have feelings of awe and reverence. Although Vasudeva and Devaki offered prayers, Yashoda did not. Instead, she was thinking, "What happened to my son? Is he haunted by some witch?" There is a difference between the Vatsalya Ras, or parental affection, of Nanda and Yashoda, and the Vatsalya Ras of Vasudeva and Devaki. Vasudeva and Devaki's Vatsalya Ras is mixed with knowledge and opulence, and therefore they offered prayers. Nanda and Yashoda did not offer prayers because they were situated in pure Vatsalya Ras. Of course, Devaki's fear is not material fear, it is due to intense love. Devaki thought she would be ridiculed for having given birth to a four-handed child, Vishnu. For that reason, she wanted a child with two hands, Krishna. Therefore, she requested the Lord to change his form. In Bhakti there are three divisions: Gyan, or knowledge, Jnanamay, love mixed with knowledge, and Prema, or pure love. By simple knowledge, one can perceive transcendental bliss, but without variety. This perception is called Man Bhuti. But when one comes to the stage of Jnanamay, one can realize the opulence of the Supreme Lord. This is called Aishwaryamai. In Vaikunta and in the two cities of Mathura and Dwarka, there is opulence. Krishna is performing pastimes in Mathura and Dwarka, and therefore these pastimes are known as Aishwarya Mai Leela. The sweetness is covered up with opulence over there. But in Braj, in Vrindavan, there is only sweetness, only Madhurya. When one comes to the stage of Jnanamai, or in other words, knowledge mixed with love, one realizes the transcendental opulence of the Lord, but that love is mixed with knowledge and opulence. And therefore it is known as a Priti Sankuchita or Rati Sankuchita, or in other words, this type of love is shrunken. But when one reaches the stage of pure love, at that point one realizes the transcendental form of the Lord as Krishna. This pure love or prema is what is wanted. Prema is known as the fifth goal, Panchama Purushartha. Sri Vigraha Nishta Rupadi. When one becomes attached to the form of the Lord, then loving transactions between the Lord and the devotee begin. Especially in Madhurya Ras, one becomes attached to the form of Krishna. It is that particular prema, Gopi prema, Radha prema, Madhurya Rasa, which contains all the others, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya and Madhurya. This type of love, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to offer, he came to bestow. Srimad Bhagavatam is the essence of all the Vedas, Sarva Vedanta Sar. All of these topics are discussed in the Bhagavatam. Rupa Goswami is the Rasacharya, Ji Goswami the Tattvacharya. They are authorities. In his Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Srila Rupa Goswami has explained Swalpapi ruchir evasyad bhakti tattva vabodhika yuktistu kevala naiva yadasya apratishtata. Even a little taste for bhakti is a passport to understanding the true nature of devotion. Mere argument has no sound foundation and is not conducive to understanding devotion. Brahmanda Brahmitekona Bhagyavan Jiva. A fortunate soul, one who has acquired some sukriti, or better, agyata sukriti, or in other words, a type of piety which has been acquired unknowingly. This fortunate soul will come for sadhu sangha, the association with the truth, the association with the devotees, by which he will develop a taste for topics of the Lord, Krishna Katha or Bhagavat Katha. Then only he will be able to understand Bhagavad Bhakti Tattva. One cannot understand Bhakti Tattva if he adds his own deliberation or material logic and arguments to it. Answering the question of Dharmaraj, Yudhisthira Maharaj said, Tarko pratishta shrutayo vibhinna nasavrishir yasyam matam na bhinnam dharmasya tattvam nihitam guhayam mahajano yena gata sapanta. Dry arguments are inconclusive. A great personality whose opinion does not differ from others is not considered a great sage. Simply by studying the Vedas, which are variegated, one cannot come to the right path by which religious principles are understood. The truth of religious principle is hidden in the heart of a self-realized person. Consequently, as the scriptures confirm, one should accept whatever progressive path this great soul, this Mahajan, advocate. We cannot establish Vedic truth if we add material logic or argument. If we do, then it will become different. Srutayo vibhinna. Therefore many philosophers, many philosophies are there. Not a pure philosophy, but rather their own concocted ideas. They are all based on Sushka Yukti, the dry philosophy of material logic and argument. They cannot understand this Shuddha Bhakti, this pure devotion. Rupa Goswami has explained that we cannot establish it by dint of our material logic and argument.